Hi guys, Franz here, welcome back to another episode of Knights of Dragons. Today I'm going to announce a series that I'm going to be doing occasionally, so just whenever I feel like it basically. So I'm going to give some updates that I think that Knights of Dragons could use on a certain subject in this case. And we are going to start with the guilds, so maybe we will get to friends later and the pets and the fusion and the guild wars and the raids and everything. I'm going to give my opinion about the guilds in this case, and I'm going to show what they can actually do better and what they can remove and what they can update and what they can add. So this is going to be, like I said, it's not a one-time only series, but it will only happen occasionally just cause. So let's start, like I said, with the guilds. So as we all might know, level 75 is the max level, or 40 out of 40 members. 40 out of 40 members is the max that you can have in terms of members, and bonuses go to 10% each. Alright, so that's a little bit of the explanation about the guild. And a gold emblem, of course. So I have a couple of ideas right now, and I will be highlighting them or showcasing them on however you want to call it. So let's just start at the beginning. So what I want Greed to do is make the levels higher in terms of guilds. Level 75, it's alright, 40 out of 40 members. But what I think Greed should do is 50 out of 50 members. So the guilds will become bigger, a lot bigger, because you can actually have 50 members in your guild, so much like Clash Royale. You can get more high commanders, so you can get 20 leadership roles. As you can see, as of now it's 15 out of 15, but it will be 20 out of 20 over after that. And then you can, like I said, house 50 people. And this will make the raids and the wars a lot more I don't think it will make it a lot more expensive, but it will make it some more expensive. But there's also more room for people who want to join a top 3 maybe, maybe in LGX or Empire, when they run top 3, they are like, alright, so we need to do this. So that's a small thing that the biggest thing that, in my opinion, that I think Greed should add. And there's also other things that I want Greed to add, such as the bonuses. I want, to be honest, even though I don't like the Star Metal Dragonforged, like the, how do you say that, the Kaleidoscopic, the Chromatics, and the Spectrals, I don't necessarily like them. I always hate it until I have it myself, I hated Dragonforged until I got one myself. I hated Shadowforged, I still hate them because I don't have one. That's how it always works for me. But what I honestly think that Greed should do is upgrade the bonuses a little bit, like 15% or maybe 20, I'm not sure, but I know overpowered will get even more overpowered, but who cares anymore, because in wars you just have strip wars and in a raid you're not fighting anyone, etc. And arena, meh, doesn't really, and you can just showcase your stats, my stats don't go any higher than 6400 as of now, I think, or somewhere in around 6k. And so 15%, and how will the bonuses be? Because as of now, it goes up to 100 million if you want to get to 10%. So basically after that we will have like maybe 150 million, 200 million, 250. So that it'll be a lot harder, but you will also get like extra boosts for it. And another thing that I want Greed to do is add the Star Metal element to this, because honestly, people also still have the Spectral Shadow or the Spectral Dragonforged, and that one is outdated as of now, because it gets wrecked by Shadowforged easily. I have even seen people who actually get the Shadow or the Spectral one-shotted by a Shadowforged. So that's another thing that I want added. Another thing that it's not really a necessity, but what I want Greed to do is add some more guild emblem things to the game. This is Eternality has always had this emblem, and I like it for whatever the reason is. But what they should do is get every element and make some more photos for it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Make some more backgrounds for it. Get some more colors in maybe, and maybe get some more foregrounds in. I'm not sure how you call it, so I'm just going to call it the foreground. So the broken heart, as you can see over here. And yeah, like I already said, 50 out of 50 members. This is all live done, even though maybe you will see skips or something. And yeah, there's also new ranks that I think that can be added. So what I think that so there's like I think maybe 3 ranks that I want to get added. First off, the most important one for me is a co-guild master. Like, as you can see, my gold champion is one of my co-guild masters, but I want to have the co-guild master position, like in Clash Royale. That you can have co-leaders over there. So Clash Royale is already doing better, even though it's pretty much not even out for a year. Instead, against like Knights of Dragons, because Knights of Dragons is like 4 or 5 years old by now. So I want a co-guild master position. Do they have to be that high or something? Or do they have, what do they actually have or are supposed to have? So as you can see, Guild Master gets 10%. What I want Co-Guild Master to have is like 8%, maybe somewhere in between, you know, because Guild Sentinel and Guild Champion gets 7%, and they can basically, Co-Guild Masters can basically edit all of the members under them, except for the Guild Master, you know, and the Guild Master can change the Co-Guild Master anytime he wants, you know, just as you can see right now. Another position that I would like to be added is a scout. So this one is a little bit tricky to like explain. So let me get a little bit of a idea out on here, and let's see if you can actually still follow me after this. So a scout, what does he do? It's for wars. So when you are like in a Y, I can actually showcase this right now. So when you're in a Y, I friend family, but in a Y. So you got this and everything, you know? You would, if you're a Girl Scout, it would be called a Girl Scout, you would be able to actually see the entire armors that they are wearing, or at least the main armor. So you would actually know, like, if you are playing old school, the scout is on, like, then they can tell, like, okay, he's wearing 3 stars, he's wearing 4 stars, he's wearing nothing. I want to attack, but I can't, unfortunately. Like, he's wearing a Shadow Forge, he's not wearing a Shadow Forge, you know, that'll make it much easier. But the Girl Scout has to be on to actually do that, you know. He's the only one that can actually get it out there, you know, that actually can see the armors. So the rest will still see the black things, but the other guy will just see the main armor, at least. So judging by a main armor, you can also just see how good he is. You know, if he's wearing a 2-star, that means he's absolutely shit and you just attack him. But if he isn't wearing a 2-star, then you're probably pretty much dead, you know. And like I said, the only one that is able to actually do that is the Guild Scout. And I also had another little proposition, but I can't really come up to it as of now. And then let's just go to another thing that I want to be added in the game. Other things for the gold, as you can see here. Because this has been in the game for so long, and as you can see, my gold has over 1 billion gold. I've already said this yesterday, that's a 1 with 9 zeros behind it. 1 billion gold. And the only thing we can upgrade as of now, or the only thing we can actually spend it on, is raid bosses and these guardians. And the guardians, they're not powerful anymore, you know. They need to upgrade the guardians, they need to upgrade the things you can actually do with your gold, you know. I'm not sure on how they are actually going to do this. Maybe you can buy like gold pets or something, you know. Maybe they can assist the entire guild, but I honestly think that guilds in Knights of Dragons have to be revamped. You know, they already were revamped quite a while ago. I think it's almost a year ago, or maybe already a year ago, since the new things came in with like that you can put it to open, and that you have more access to everything, and every guild has its own thing that it can do. But this is about all I wanted. So guys, let me know, do you have any ideas on what do you think that Gree should add to the new guild, or to a new guild system? Do they have to revamp it entirely? I just have some ideas on what is already there, and like the Guardian pet thing, or the guild pet, that was an entirely new idea that I just came up with. But all the other things, like this, the 50 out of 50 members and the Star Metal element bonus, I already had those in my head for a while, and I want Gree to add that. But unfortunately, Gree isn't really paying attention all too much to us. So guys, hope you enjoyed this episode here. Leave a like if you did. Can we get 10 likes for this episode here? So let me know what do you think about all these ideas, and do you have any ideas for the goals yourself? So guys, hope you enjoyed this episode, and leave a like if you did, and I hope to see you all again next time.